Welcome to another edition of Big O's Top 20 Countdown. This week we're counting down the top 20 R&B songs according to BDS.com. Plus, we have a wonderful special guest. Our special guest is Lisa Marie Williams. Give it up,
What's
give
up?
it up. We're gonna
Hello.
start we're gonna start this countdown with the awesome number 20 song. The number 20 song comes from The Weeknd. Actually, no, it comes from The Weeknd. This one is called Out of Time. Let's get into it on Big O's Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, that was a number 19 song by Rotmi. This song was called I Do. And now we're talking to our guest, Lisa Marie. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm awesome. I'm awesome. You know what? Tell my listeners and my viewers about yourself.
Wow. I am a singer, songwriter, musician, label owner. I have my own independent label, Jazira Records. And I'm also recently got some of my songs that are going to be going into an independent movie this year. So
Wow.
pretty busy. Yeah, I'm pretty busy. Yeah. So about 3 songs will be in a movie this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is so awesome. Give us some details about that.
It is a movie. Drew Tank Garrett is the director, and it will be shot in Los Angeles, and it's about a homeless man. And so, that's what the movie is about. Yeah, and so he liked some of my songs, and he said, "Hey, can I use 3 of your songs for the movie?" And I was like, "Absolutely, absolutely, yeah."
Awesome, awesome. When did you start doing music? What drove you to start doing music?
I think I've been writing and singing since I was maybe 10, for a very long time. Yeah, even at 10 years old, to entertain myself, I would write plays and all sorts of things just to enter. That was how I entertained myself. So,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. That is so cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. And so you just blossomed from there. And
Mm.
when did you how many albums do you have out?
Just 2 at this point. I'm working on the third right now, that I'll be finished with this summer. So this will be my third album this summer. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You know what, you guys? We're going to talk more to our guests, but let's get back into this countdown. The number 18 song comes from Mace Go and Devin Morrison. This song is called Yams. Kind of like this. Let's get into it. Number 18, Yams on Big Ooh Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, that was the number 17 song by Snow Allegra, In Your Eyes. We're talking to our guest, Lisa Marie Williams. Yeah, interesting. You're very interesting. You're very, very awesome. You also have your own podcast, am I correct?
I do. I actually have a channel on the Roku network called Inside Indie Artists. And so there's videos and I do interviews. And so similar to this as well with independent artists. So yeah, and I interviewed you. We had fun.
Yeah, we had a great time. We had a great time. Well, how did
Yes.
you get into that? What made you get into that, doing that?
It's funny. It's funny how people have COVID stories, and that's where that came from. Because obviously there was no performing, and it was limited. So I said, what else can I do to kind of broaden my reach? And that's how that came about. So it's kind of funny how COVID has changed a lot of people's lives.
Wow, yes, it has. And actually, I met you through a mutual friend of ours, a
Nephew,
very good friend, my brother, nephew Michael. Yeah,
yes,
yeah, you're a man. He's a regular on your show, isn't he?
yes, he is.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
recently we were talking about love and relationships, and we had a ball. We were just laughing. It was so much fun. Yeah,
Wow, that is so cool.
yeah,
You're in music, you're into writing, you're into podcasting. What
yes.
else do you do? What
I,
else?
I try to sleep sometimes. Somebody asked me one day, they said, "Do you ever sleep?" I said, "Barely." So,
I'm with you. I'm with you too. Always gotta be creative. As a creative person, that's how you be. That's how we gotta
yeah,
be sometimes.
absolutely.
Sometimes it comes at 3 o'clock in the morning, you be like,
Yeah. Or you come up with that idea, like, oh my
yeah,
God. And I have a notepad by the side of my bed. So
me
when I come up
too.
with I can just roll over and just write it down. Like, oh, I'm not gonna forget, and I can go back to sleep. So yeah,
That
yeah.
is so that is awesome. That is awesome. Um, you're a writer.
Yeah.
Do you have you ever done any books?
Yes, I wrote a book about losing my daughter. My daughter at 22 passed away. Um, she was pregnant with my first granddaughter. So the book is on Amazon Kindle called Losing Ashley Renee. And it is on there and it's doing pretty well. Yeah, it just talks about my experience and to try to be of a support for other, parents that have lost a child. Also on Amazon Video, if you go onto Amazon Video, I have a series on there called Parents Who Have Lost a Child. So it's an interview video series. So, that's my way of just trying to get through it and really connect with other parents as well.
I understand. Wow, that can be really, really tough.
Yeah.
Man, my sincere condolences to you, But we're gonna get back into this countdown. I really because we got to get to your songs next.
Okay. All right.
Let's get into the number 16 song, which comes from PJ Morton. This song is called "Please Don't Go Away." Let's get into it on Big Old Stop 20 Countdown. Y'all, that was a number 15 song, After 7 with No Place Like You. They are a legendary group. I mean, oh my God, they've been around since 1989.
I interviewed a couple of months ago on my show. Yeah. They were, we were supposed to do 30 minutes and we did an hour. They were unbelievably amazing. Yes.
Wow. Are you serious?
And I interviewed months ago. Yeah.
Legends. That's
yeah. It's hard just to survive in the music business 30 years. That's not, and I said to them in the interview, I've never heard one single solitary scandal about nothing.
Me either.
Never. And I said to them, you guys, whatever you're doing it right, because 30 years, come on.
Yeah. One thing I heard about was Melvin's death. That's the only thing we heard about.
That's it. And that was pretty quick. They didn't really talk too much about that either. So whoever they have in their camp, they're doing it the right way, because nobody should be all in your business. They shouldn't be.
They should. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. All these stars that go around seeking attention, you don't need all that. Just let the music speak for itself.
Right.
Or whatever, speak for itself. I agree with that. Agree with that. Speaking of music, we got to get into your song. Right. You sent the song to me. This is the first song of the week. This song is called Only You. Give us a background of that song, please. I want to hear this.
Only You. I'm dating right now someone I've been dating for 2 years, and that song was written for him. I was thinking about him one day and I literally just started writing, and within 2 hours I wrote it. I mean, so he was my inspiration for that song for sure.
That is so awesome. Let's get into it. The extra song of the week, Only You by Lisa Marie Williams. On Big Stop 20 Countdown. I almost forgot to say that. Yeah, you guys, that was the extra song of the week. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, I love that. If that doesn't, if you're not in love, that makes you want to fall in love.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Or either that or get you
on the boo thing.
Well, that one too. So
help me find the boo thing. That'll be my next video. That'll be my next radio. What you call it, contest?
I know.
That's awesome, man. It's like, wow, you're so creative. You're so awesome. Your music, it comes from the heart. Your writing comes from the heart. Your podcast is just really, really amazing. To me, you're just like, wow, you're just awesome. You're awesome, man. I'm not just blowing smoke up your behind, You're really, really awesome. You know how people say, oh, you're awesome when you're on their show. And then when you get off their show, you be like, oh, I hate that. No, you really got a story to tell, and I love it. What is something that you haven't done that you would really love to do?
One of the things that I'm talking to the director that's doing this movie, that I'm doing this movie with, I'm going to actually do a documentary. And so he's going to kind of be my coach to kind of show me how to do it, but I'm going to do like a mini documentary. I want to do film. I want to get behind the camera and actually shoot documentaries and different stories. That's what I love to do. So that's my next phase. I'm going to get into film. Yeah. Wow.
I can't wait to see it. Wow.
Yeah.
if you get a feature film, I'll be a good actor. I'll be like, this thou thus, the sun rises, the sun sets. I'm just making a mess. Don't pay attention to me.
I love your videos too. Like sometimes I watch them and be like, his videos are so cool. Like, yeah. And that's how I found you, I think, too, was through your video. I saw Michael in one of your videos and I was like, hey.
Spread love, the remix.
Yeah.
And how that song came together. It's like, because I heard the beat, my friend gave me the beat, and I was like, I originally was going to do it by myself, but I said, you know what? God gave me like something and said, you know what? I'm gonna bring in a couple of my rapper friends. And I reached out to like, I'll be honest with you, I reached out to like 20 people and 4 of them responded. And I was like, you know, it was meant to be like that.
That's how it is. Yeah.
You know, it was meant to be like that. Isn't that crazy? Have you ever done that? Something like that ever happened to you? Like you had like an inspiration and things just came together? Like, what? Give us a story. Give us one of the stories from your career.
Well, actually, an interesting story was this director I'm talking about, my first movie with him, he's in LA and he put out a posting stating he needed a gospel singer. But by the time I saw it, it was 2 months before. So my first thought was, there's no way he hasn't found a gospel singer in Los Angeles. Like, come on. So something I said, yeah, but reach out to him anyway. You know, sometimes God does that. He'll talk to us. And I reached out to him and I got the part. I said, I can't believe you're in LA and nobody has shown up to do this part. So obviously it was meant for me to do it. So I'm a gospel singer in his movie at church, and I, was singing and his eyes on the sparrow. Like, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah. I'll have to send you the, I'll send it to you. Yeah.
Definitely. I would definitely want to watch that. Oh man, I can't wait to see it. Man.
Yeah. Amazing.
What's the movie called again?
The Last Days, and it's days is spelled DAZE. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Yeah, it was great.
Wow, I definitely want to see that. I definitely want to see it. But you know what, y'all, let's get back in this countdown because I could talk forever to Lisa Marie, but we got to get back in this countdown. We got to get back into this. This number 14 song is by Lucky Daye. This song is called Over. Let's get into it. Lucky Daye, Over on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, you guys, we did a 3 in a row. 14 was Lucky Daye, Over. Number 13 was Adele, Easy on Me. And number 2 was Kim, Stuck on You. Now it's time to get into the comedy quarter with a good friend. He just became a friend of mine on Facebook. I've never seen his comedy. I hope he's funny. Let's get into it. His name is Drew Landry. Let's get into Drew Landry, the comedy corner on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, that was a very, very funny Drew Landry. And he's a Facebook friend of mine. And we're actually talking to our guest, Lisa Marie. Oh, wow. Lisa Marie Williams. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. What else can you tell? I mean, this is a good one. What advice would you give somebody who wants to do what you're doing?
Wow. It takes an enormous amount of time, money, just everything. I mean, so if you're willing to put in the sweat and tears and, kind of self-promote yourself and do all those things, then this isn't for you. I mean, the days of labels just knocking on somebody's door and like, oh my God, you're talented, we're going to sign you. As you know, they don't do that anymore. I mean, how it works. You have to have followers and have already a solid base before they even touch you. They don't want to do that work. They want you ready-made, ready to go. You open your mouth, you start making moves. They're not trying to groom anybody anymore like back in the day. So it's a different type of world right now. So just be willing to promote yourself and invest in yourself. That's all I can say. I've invested a countless amount of money, time, everything. And I try to work with some of the most talented people that I can. So, that's the way. If you want it to be a hobby, then just be a hobby. But if you want to do this as a business, I did an interview yesterday with a musician who's independent. And one of the things we talked about is knowing the backside, the business side. And as you know, it's more than just what's on the front. I mean, you've got licensing, you've got recording, you've got all these different things. You should have a business set up. I mean, I have an LLC. There's a lot of behind the scenes things that you really need to be on top of.
Yes. LLC. Oh my God, that's awesome. So you have your own, how long have you had your own record label?
For a few years.
Wow. What made you start your own record label as an independent artist? What made you I'm interested in that backstory a little bit.
I needed to have the full package. I mean, I was already producing and writing my own songs, so I figured I need a label in order to connect those songs and everything too. So that's why I did that. Yeah.
Oh wow, that is so cool. That is so cool that you did that.
Hmm.
Um, and a lot of artists need to do that because a lot of artists they just wait for other people to give it to them or and like you said, it's an independent driven market right now. And you know what's crazy? Even some of the main artists are going independent. Like
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder, he left Motown. He's been with Motown for like 60 years and he decided to go independent.
Right.
Wow. And then Janet Jackson, she's been independent for a couple of
Yeah.
years. And
But the
then
contracts are crazy. I mean, the kind of contracts that these people, like for an example, Taylor Swift's entire library was sold underneath her because she didn't own the masters. She didn't even
yeah,
know it was sold. How do you create a body of work and they didn't even say, hey, nothing. So they
yeah,
sold.
that's how they do it. That's
Yeah.
how they do it. And
Yeah.
Anita Baker just got her master's
Yeah.
back too.
Same
Just got
thing.
it back.
Yeah. But
Wow.
they signed these contracts. They gave them some money up front, and then the production company or the producers own the masters because they were the ones that paid for studio time, and it's just a mess. I mean, the old record label model is dead. It's
Yes.
completely dead. I mean, if you're starting right now, you don't need a record label.
Yeah.
You
And
do
you
not.
know what? You know what's crazy? And you know, it even happens to independent artists. Because I'm gonna tell you a story that happened to me. I was actually I've been working with this producer for like about 7, 8 years. We had
Mhm.
recorded 5 albums out. Matter of fact, two of the albums that we recorded, some of them have not even been released yet. The last 2 albums that we did together. And what happens? We got into an argument. I made a mistake of not keeping my stems and keeping my keeping my own masters. Uh, I have a thing like keep your own masters, no matter what. Keep your own stems, so that way nobody can do anything. What happens? We got into an argument. I believe it was almost a year ago. We're talking again, but you know, I decided I'm never going to work with him again. He
Yeah.
destroyed all my masters.
He did what?
Destroyed all my masters. He got
Wow.
mad and deleted it from the computer. But I learned a lot. But that was a lesson for me. Always make sure when you go to the studio, keep your masters with you.
Yeah.
Keep all your recordings with you. Take a hard drive with you and keep
Yep.
it. That was a lesson. You know, I had to learn that lesson. But
Yeah.
I recommend that for other artists. Keep your stuff with you.
You should always have that master copy with you. I have masters of everything of mine. So
That's
yeah.
good. Good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And make sure you're working with a producer that's not shady.
Right.
Because that's hard, isn't that? That's a hard thing too, isn't it?
That is, there's some shady ones out there. I had some ones do some to the side stuff to me, and it's like, yeah, you better be
Give
careful.
me an example. I want to know about this. I want to know
No,
about this.
it's the way that some of them move. They want to, have you sign this and sign that, and I've never been about signing my life away. I mean, I want to retain ownership of the work that I've created, and so, obviously, sometimes people don't want you to do that because they don't benefit as much as they could. You
True.
know, yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
And we could talk on and on about this, but let's get back in this countdown. The number 11 song actually comes from one of my favorites. We were just talking about her, Alicia Keys. This song is called Best of Me on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Y'all, that was a number 10 song, Stokely featuring Kitty. That song was called Woman, one of my very favorite songs from this countdown. Now it's time to get into the second extra song, which comes from our guest, Lisa Marie. This song is called Trippin'. Oh man, I gotta know about this. I gotta know about this. You gotta tell me about this because this song title is very interesting and this song is good. Just tell me about it.
Just, about something that had happened some years ago where someone was just tripping and they really confused me with somebody else. And so I had to remind them who they were talking
Uh-oh.
to. So,
Uh-oh. That's right. Tell them where to go and how to get there. You know.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it was a fun song. And when the track just, I was choosing from some different music tracks. And when I heard that one, it just came to me. I'm like, yeah, this is it right here. Yeah.
That's awesome. Let's get
Yeah.
into it. The second extra song of the week by Lisa Marie. This song is called Trippin' on Big Stop 20 Countdown. I stole that from Soul Train. Y'all, that was a very awesome song by Lisa Marie. Trippin'. Man, you were real. Come on now. I can't deal with you right now. You just above the level, man. I can't deal with you. You just, whew, God, how do you stay so awesome, man? It's like, wow, how are you so awesome?
Yeah,
Wow,
I do what I love. I mean, I love to perform and I love to sing and I love to write. So that's what comes out.
that is the
Yeah.
my goodness. My goodness. What else can I say? I don't know what else to ask you because you answered it all. Just say what you want to say right now before we get back in this countdown.
Yeah, I just encourage, people that are musicians or creatives about whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be music. Just do it. I mean, because as we can see what the times are in, life is short and you never know what. I mean, it's just short. So just do it. Don't even think about it. Just do it.
That's right. That's right. That's right. We're going to talk more to our guests, but let's get back in this countdown. The number 9 song actually comes from Keith Sweat, the legend himself, and this is featuring Raheem Devon. This song was called "Can't Nobody." Y'all, we did a 3 in a row. Number 9 was Keith Sweat featuring Raheem Devon, "Can't Nobody." Number 8 was Aaliyah Lee. This song is called "Gangsta of Love," and she goes hard on that song. I've never heard anybody go hard on that song, talking about shooting people. I'm like, oh gosh, you are the Gangsta of Love. Oh my God. And number 7 was Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, and Silk Sonic. The song is called "Leave the Door Open." Really one of my favorites. But it's time to get into the independent song of the week, which also comes from Lisa Marie, "Selfish." You know the deal. We got to tell the story. Tell the story. Tell the story.
The thing about that, when I say this, people don't believe me. There was no backstory to this. These words just came to me one night and I just started writing. So there
What?
wasn't anything tied particularly to it, but it just kind of flowed out. Yeah. But it's about someone who wants to be with someone who's already with somebody. So you just
Oh,
can't do it.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. That's another show. That's another show. We're gonna talk about that later. Let's get into this independent song of the week. Lisa Marie, "Selfish" on Big Ooh Stop Doing the Countdown. I already told you what I did with that. Oh man, another great gem, another great song. Oh man, and that from your current album or your last album or?
The one I'm putting together now. So that's actually going to be on this third album. Yes.
Oh wow, what's the name of the third album?
I haven't gotten a name for it, so maybe you can help me with that. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure out what the name of the album is going to be. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll definitely help you. Your first album. When did your first album come out?
In 2005, I believe, was when the first one came out. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that was like 17 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. So I had a big break. Yeah.
Wow. So you just like decided out of the blue you just wanted to record it, or what was the story behind the album?
The current one?
Well, the first one.
Oh, the first one. Actually, I just wanted to do a jazz album. So basically, it's called All My Love, and the majority of them are live instruments, including upright bass, piano. All of the instruments in that album are live. So, and as you know, you recording in the studio live with live instruments is a whole nother experience.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah,
Wow. I
yeah.
couldn't. Wow, this was a jazz album. Wow.
Yes.
What made you start off in jazz?
My father, he's the inspiration to jazz for me. When I was little, he used to play the kind of jazz that just had music, no vocals. And I was telling this story to someone. It's like he's in the station wagon and he's doing all this, that, all this music, and I'm like, oh my God, can I please get out this car? It's like nobody's singing. There's no vocals. It's just and I was just like, oh my God, and it stuck. It stuck, and I actually learned to love it. So it's kind of funny how that happens.
Do you play any instruments yourself?
I did a little bit with piano. I just got a guitar, so I dabble. I would consider what I do dabbling. So
Guitar?
I dabble a little bit. I have an acoustic guitar and I also have a piano or keyboard. So yeah.
You got acoustic one because I just got like an electric guitar.
And mine is, you can also plug in to make it electric too. So it's kind of a dual.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so awesome. Wow. We might be hearing you playing guitar on your next album
Yeah.
then.
I'm working
Oh, I
on
can't
it.
wait to hear that.
Yeah,
What?
I'm
Oh
working. Yeah,
man.
and it'll just be me and acoustic guitars. I love the acoustic guitar sound, so it'll just be me with acoustic guitar and singing. So yeah,
Oh, I can't wait to hear that. I know it's going to be really, really awesome.
yeah.
Oh man. Oh Jesus. Um, I'm gonna ask you this question when we come back, but let's get back in this countdown. The number uh 6 song comes from Maxwell, another independent artist. This song is called Off. Let's get into it. Off by Maxwell on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. You guys, that was the number 5 song, Tank, I Deserve. That's actually a sequel to his first single called Maybe I Deserve. But you guys, let's get into the old school gem of the week. Today, Bobby Womack, he would have been, oh God, let me see, 87? Yeah, 1934. Yeah, 87. So this is one of his songs, one of my absolute very favorite songs by him. This song is called A Woman's Gotta Have It. Let's get into it. Bobby Womack, A Woman's Gotta Have It, old school gem of the week on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah. A woman's gotta have it. Hey, I gotta know when you na. Yeah, I know the words, but the words ain't coming to me right now. That's how it is sometimes. That's how it is. I love that. I love that song. Oh my God, he was a legend, man. May he forever rest in peace.
Yes.
Wow. See, speaking of legends and music, do you plan now that the COVID's over? Do you plan on doing any live shows, any concerts, or do you have anything coming up?
I have some things I'm working on for this summer. I possibly might be in a music festival in Las Vegas, the Rhythm and Blues Festival in April.
Nice.
So there's things that I'm with right now. So yeah,
Oh, that is so cool! Wow. We can we
yeah.
can we we're gonna hear what we're gonna hear selfish. We're
Oh
gonna hear
yeah,
we're gonna hear you
fish
going off
on
on people on
you.
tripping.
Huh? Tripping as well. Yes.
I want to hear you go
Yeah.
off on somebody in the audience. Bring them up and start going off on them. I want to hear
And
that, man.
that reminds me of, remember the Erica Badu song, the You Better Call Tyrone. It's kind of
Oh
in
yeah,
that
I remember that.
vein.
I remember she did it on Soul Train, didn't she? Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh Jesus, I can't wait. Oh man, I can't wait to see you live, man. Do you plan on coming out to California doing anything live or?
Yeah, I mean, I lived in Cali for 30 years, so
What you did? What made you move?
30 years. About 6 months ago. Yeah, I'm in the DMV area out here near Maryland and Virginia. So I was in Cali for 30 years. Yeah.
What made you move all the way out there?
Just work. So there was an opportunity that became available, so I decided to come out here for a little bit. I'm not going to be out here forever.
Okay.
Eventually I'll go back to Cali. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Wow. That is wow. That is awesome, man.
yeah,
But the move you have to change. That's life.
yeah.
That's life.
Absolutely,
You have to come back.
absolutely. Yeah, I will. I'll be coming out there to shoot the movie definitely this summer because we're gonna.
Oh man, we're gonna have to get together there, to see
Yeah,
you in person,
I'll have to. Oh,
man.
it is. You can come on set, kind of hang with me if you want.
Yeah, man, that'd be so cool. And then we might do some music together too. You never know.
Yeah, that would be
Never
amazing.
know. That'd be
Absolutely.
really, really awesome, man. That's really, really awesome.
And I
We
just wrote a gospel song too.
oh you
Recently,
do?
it's called "Lord, I Need You," and that's one of the songs that's going to be in the movie. It's a beautiful song. Yeah, yeah,
Oh wow! I wonder you gotta let me get a copy
yeah.
of that.
I
I'm gonna put
will.
that. I'm gonna put that on the show too.
I will definitely send it to you. Yeah, yeah.
You have a song that I really, really like. We didn't play it tonight.
What's that?
Um, I really love that song that you did. Make sure that you're sure.
That's a Stevie Wonder. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, the
yeah.
Stevie Wonder. You did a jazz version of that. I said, wow.
Hmm.
I said, that's
Yeah,
it. That's it. That's
yeah,
it. That's it. That's awesome. That was amazing. I'm gonna have to play it for you all next show. That's probably gonna be the second. That's gonna be one of the extra songs probably next show. But you go, oh,
yeah. That was produced by Nathan Mitchell. He actually produced that, and it was his idea to do a jazzy version of it. He said, "Let's kind of do this differently," and so that was his idea to go that direction. But yeah, he produced that for me.
wow.
Yeah,
I like it. You're a fantastic artist. I'm
thank
telling you, man. I'm telling you, and I really say that to people. Some people I just say, you know what, you're good. Or you're good just because I want you on my show, but you're a fantastic artist. I must give you props for that.
Thank you.
I asked you what you thought about what you think about. I'm gonna ask you another. I'm thinking of another question, and I'm gonna ask you when you come back. Let's
Okay.
get back in the countdown. The number 4 song is Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic with "Smoking Out the Window." Let's get into it on Big O's Top 20 Countdown. The number 4 song. But you guys, we did 3 in a row for you. We did Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic, Smoking Out the Window, number 4. Number 3 was Wizkid, Essence. And number 2 was one of my favorite songs on this countdown, Ari Lennox, Pressure. Before I play the number 1 song, Lisa Marie, do you have anything to say?
No, I'm just great. I'm just glad to be here. I always love talking, and you were amazing. You before, so I love being around positive people, and it definitely people that are spiritual. So that's all in my realm of who I like to surround myself with. So I always liked your stuff and watch your videos all the time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But you guys, let's get into one of the the number 1 song, which is a very, very positive song. I love this song. This is Mary J. Blige's latest song called "Good Morning Gorgeous." It comes in at number 1 on Big O's Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, that was the awesome Mary J. Blige with "Good Morning Gorgeous." I kind of like, I like that song, but it's like, it's more geared towards the ladies, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know. Uh, I don't know. I like that song. She has a song on that album called "Rent Money." That's my favorite from that album. But we'll play
yeah.
that. You've heard the album?
I have. Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? Give everybody your contact information. How can people reach you?
Um, so on all social media outlets, on Facebook, I'm Lisa Marie Sings. On Instagram, Lisa Marie Sings for you. And then lisamarieSings.com is the website. So you can find everything there in order to contact me or, reach me and find out what I'm doing and what's happening. Yes. And then on the Roku network, for those of you who have Roku, just search Inside Indie Artist, and that's the channel. So add it to your lineup of channels that you watch, and it's still a free channel. So there's independent artists, musicians, filmmakers, everybody on. It's really, really cool.
All right, inside independent artists. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out because I got a Fire Stick and
You do.
Roku. Yeah,
Yes. Indie Artist, so INDIE, Inside Indie Artists, and that's my channel. Yeah, it streams 24 hours a day, so it never goes off.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to my guest, Lisa Marie Williams. She was awesome. I want to say thank you to everybody who's listening. I want to say thank you to everybody who supported us for the past 6 seasons. This is our 6th season, and this is our 209th show. Wow. You made it. Wow.
Wow.
We're still doing it, man.
Wow.
If you don't want to reach me, you can reach me at www.linktree.com/OLUSHEYI banjo. And the thought for the week.
Yeah.
Let's get the thought for the week. That's I just made the thought for the week. I just did it. I have to find it. Oh my gosh. I have so much stuff. I have so many things I'm doing. The thought for the week is nothing will change unless you stop making excuses for why you can't change it.
Right.
And I want to end the show by, we always do a gospel song. We're going to end this with recently, a couple of days ago, actually last Monday, I think it was Jason, March 1st, then a Monday or Tuesday, whatever day. It was Justin Bieber's birthday. And I didn't know that he had a gospel album out. And so
Really?
this favors from that. I didn't know that. So this is where I belong. Actually, hold on. Let me see if it's right. This song is called "Where You Go, I Will Follow." I was like, wow, I'm surprised he said Jesus, but let's get into it. The gospel song of the week. God bless you. God keep you until we meet again. And that's it. Hold on. Let me see if I can stop the recording. That's it.